So the first thing we want to do when we get ready to start drawing Sally is to kind of establish more or less the shape of her head. Keep this very light, of course, because you know you're going to have to make changes. It's circular, but it's not a perfect circle. It's kind of a little bit on the square edge, on the sides just a little bit. Okay. Next thing we want to do is determine where her eyes are going to be and the direction that she's facing. So she's kind of level here, but she's looking just a little bit this way. So I'm not going to put this in the middle. I'm going to scoot it to the right because she's gazing a little bit this way. Okay. The nose is going to be located roughly here, and her lips are going to be located roughly here. Okay. So that is the basic shapes with the guidelines. Next thing we want to do is we want to establish her nose. And because she's looking this way, I'm actually going to angle the nose this way a little bit. So I'm going to put in a little guideline here. This represents the center of her nose. And then just turn this into a triangle like so. Very easy. Now, she's got massive eyes. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go ahead and establish the size of her eyes. And her eyes are relatively close together. So I'm going to lightly put in a circle here and try to match that on the other side. Now, because her face is slightly turned, this side would look ever so slightly smaller than this one because of perspective. Now her lips, she's got this little piece right here, and then the lips start here, and she's got very small lips. So here is the top of her lip. You can bring it down so they're not very wide. And her lower lip, it's a little bit more rounded, kind of sharper. Almost a triangle, but you gotta round off the corners, like so. And then her neck, very skinny. And don't make it straight up and down, give her a little bit of movement. Long, skinny, and then her shoulders are down here somewhere. All right, now let's start working on the eyes. Let's go ahead and put in the pupils. Now the pupils, she's looking this way, so I'm gonna put them here. Now you'll notice she doesn't have irises. So you're going straight from the white of the eye to the pupils. Try to kind of get them in the same general location so that they're facing the same direction, and then try to get them about the same size. Next, we got to put in the eyelids. Okay. Don't go straight across. Her eyes are tilted ever so slightly. So right here is where, in a regular human, it's where the tear ducts would be. So right here, this is where we're going to form the eyelid. The eyelid is what's going to give her the shape of her eyes. So like here, it kind of disappears because it's getting thinner. And then for the bottom, come in. So we're cutting off a lot of the white. So these are essentially the eyelids, even though she is supposed to be a puppet. Okay. On this side, same thing. And it's not symmetrical because she's in perspective. So don't worry about whether they perfectly match or not, but you do want to kind of get the sizes correct. But comes down and then this kind of goes behind it like this. Okay. There's a shadow here. We're not going to worry about all the shading and all of that for this. This is just a line drawing. Now you'll notice before I put in the hair that because she's looking this way, we're going to see more of her hair on this side, less on this side. And you can see a little bit of her head here, but a lot more over here, okay? Okay, now her hair, her part line is very close to center, right around here. And it's gonna come over and then kind of disappears, and I'll show you in a minute why. And then this comes, not a perfect circle, but it's more flat. And then when it gets to here, just drop it down. All of this will actually be in shadow when you do the shading, which we're not going to do in this video. And then on this side, you're only seeing this little piece here, right, because her head's in front. And then on the other side, again, because of perspective, this side is going to get close to her face. And then it drops back. Now, we need a little bit of detail. So, from the edge of her mouth, we're going to put in the stitching. So first, we're going to establish how wide we want that to be. And then the stitching, you can either do it as X's or singles. And then she's got a stitch that comes down here, or a scar, I guess you could call it. And then she's got one on her forehead, and we have to have it going this way, and then drop it when it gets to the eye. For her nose, from the tip of her nose here, take this and go around her eye. That represents the eye socket or the brow ridge. And then for her eyelashes, they're just long stitches, and they're only on the edges and only on the top. She doesn't have any on the bottom. So, and keep these kind of fresh. Don't try to make them all exactly the same, and let them overlap the brow. And it's okay for them to overlap her hair a little bit. And then on this side, and that's essentially it for the line drawing. Now we just got to clean it all up and we'll be good to go. Alright guys, so this is it for this week. Now remember that this is the same image we're going to be using when we do our charcoal drawing on toned paper. So if you're going to be using this exact reference, make sure you take your time and get a nice clean line drawing, and then next time we'll get it onto the toned paper and start working on the shading. Alright, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.